This week on Clown College.
What did you say, Branden?
The dump truck be like the snake.
The snake or the what was the first one?
Classical P.
The dump truck.
You call your
Dude,
penis
I call it all
dump
the
truck.
time. I call it, be like, hey man, the old football, the old chain, the old anaconda.
Okay, I get anaconda and I get
yeah, snake is fine.
Yeah.
Every other one is good. Well, what are some others? Like
what I do is like, you know how a mafia person will tell you they're trying to kill you, but they'll be like, hey man, you keep messing around, I'm gonna put you in the old shutter or something. Like I do it like that with my junk. I'll be like, yeah man, you know the old vehicle's about to come out.
The old
like
Ford
that,
Taurus.
You know what I mean? The old Mustang GT, the Scat Pack. The old sofa.
I like that.
The old
Welcome to Clown College. We have profound knowledge. In many ways, the elevator make you sound polished. So if you want to hear a little honest few takes on the ways to make it as a comic, then stick around for a while. If you're down to clown, we got the guest right now just to show you how. Let's all go to Clown College, baby. It's with Branden, Willis, Dom, and JJ. Let's all go to Clown College, baby. It's with Branden, Willis, Dom, and JJ.
They just kissed. What do you think they did? We just got done watching the Superman trailer.
So well, they definitely fucked.
Superman and the mysterious lady.
Yes, because my thing is, I mean, that kissing is probably gonna happen.
You think always kissing leads to fucking?
Good amount of times.
But he has super.
Not wrong about that. Yeah.
He has super like everything. You think she could handle it?
Yeah, he could adjust it.
He can come at the speed of light.
Yeah, I know, but he can control it. He just tell her to like you know when people get risky and do their old raw thing, just pull out in time because like if she doesn't, she's going to die. So she's going to be like, "You almost there yet?" And he's like, "I'm almost there." Then as soon as she gets off, it just shoots a hole in their roof.
I just meant he could come quick. I didn't mean like he has like a laser come.
He probably
but
does.
maybe, yeah.
I mean,
definitely got to pull out then.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's something probably out there.
Yeah. Little did you know, his other kryptonite is condoms.
Yeah.
Superman.
You can pull up for Trojan and throw it at him.
What now?
Trojan.
Mm-hmm.
A Trojan?
Yeah, Trojan. What they call it? Trojan.
Have you ever went to the counter and asked for Trojans?
At my school, yeah.
What do you mean? What the
At the
fuck?
counter?
Yeah, because they sold them at the counter.
Really?
Yeah, one
at your high school or your college?
College.
College.
And they had a fire and ice one. I was like, I don't know. Yeah, let's try it.
Yeah, how'd it go?
Burnt. Yeah, that wasn't good. That shit didn't work.
Huh.
Don't buy it. I don't
That's
know why
funny.
this is like hot, cold.
Yeah, no. Well, no, I used one once, but it was really cold. So, do you get to pick? Yeah, I feel like I put it on upside down.
Yeah, no, you can pick this different one. There's a cold one, and you got a hot one.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like hot on the outside, cold on the inside. Oh.
Would you want it cold on the inside though?
Yes. Yeah, man, that's nice.
I mean, Branden seems to be sure. Cold on the inside.
Yeah.
I don't know because, like, honestly, it didn't take effect until I had already come. So, so I was like just taking it off, and I was like, "Oh shit, my dick is like getting cold."
Damn.
I was like, "I guess that's what I was waiting on." But
It just hurts.
yeah,
It's on fire. Yeah, that hurts.
Charlie Swisher.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
hold up.
Yeah.
well, yep. Filling in, you got me at the last minute.
Hell yeah, appreciate you coming.
Yeah,
Man.
no problem.
JJ's a piece of shit.
We love you.
Yeah, I'm always a call away. I was I didn't want to say what I was doing when Alex called though, which actually that was my first mistake because you called and I was like, you were like, you got anything going on? And I was like, oh, I'm not doing anything. Which you never start a call with that because in case I wanted to change my mind and be like, no, I don't want to do it. But no, I was sitting there. I just made a fountain. And so I was enjoying my fountain.
What the fuck you mean you just made a fountain?
Like I had like a baby pool, and I like dug a little trench and put the baby pool in there, and then put a liner on it and put like a fountain in there. So it's pretty sick.
That is sick, man.
Look, I'm gonna live in like a suburban ass house. I'm gonna do suburban shit. It was really nice. So
That sounds like a good time.
Yeah.
Peaceful.
Yeah, I gotta get back while the sun's still out. So this will be a quick up. This will be a quick up.
So they're like outside or in your house?
Outside,
Okay.
outside in the backyard. Yeah.
Hell yeah. And you said it was in the pool too?
Little baby pool.
Oh,
Yeah, I had a
cool.
little baby pool.
You gonna swim in it?
No, it's a little too small for that,
No,
especially
okay,
with the
man.
fountain in there. But I mean, I guess I could dip my feet in. I mean, why not?
Shit,
I'm
why
already
not?
fucking sitting by a fountain in my backyard. I might as well put my feet in it. Why not?
Those are the only pools Branden can swim in.
Yeah.
That's baby pool.
Yeah, I'm not a good swimmer like that, man. I mean, I can swim for a little bit. Then we drown.
No, we taught you how to swim, man. You're good.
Yeah,
now.
I mean, I'm good for a little bit, about 5 minutes.
Why do you think that's the time? If you know how to
Yeah,
swim, you
wait,
can
wait.
just do
Yeah,
it
you
for
can do
long.
it for 5. You can swim.
Oh, well, maybe, man.
Like, what happens after 5? You get
Yeah.
tired,
I don't know.
or you
I
forget
don't
how?
know. Maybe because I'll do the doggy paddle. I don't know how long that lasts.
They last for a
Yeah, you
long-
can go. You can
It'll
go a
last
long
as long as I
time.
want?
What's
Okay.
it?
Yeah.
Doggy paddle.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can float. I mean, I can float too, so just lay on my back.
Yeah.
That works.
Wait, you can float on your back?
Oh, yeah, man. I can float.
Then you can last for.
Oh, then you're safe then.
No, I'm safe. Okay,
Yeah,
it's
no,
just-
because I mean, then worst case snenario, you just float. I can
Yeah.
swim pretty good, but I can't even like float on my back that
Really?
well.
Damn,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know. It's like I finally figured out you're like it feels funny on your ears when you're doing it right. Right?
Yeah, I figured you just
Anybody?
had like.
I'll
feel
teach you.
I feel like you just had a built-in snorkel for it.
Well, that only works for backstroke.
Yeah, I'll teach you how to float.
I appreciate that, Brandon. You can give my lower back a
Yeah,
nice
I'll
little
hold it.
lift, a little lumbar
Hold
support.
the back, hold the back legs.
Speaking of lifting, you've been lifting a lot now, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
man,
really? Oh,
yep.
shit.
Go to the gym, work out.
Hell yeah.
Trying to get this job, man.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Almost
yeah.
done. Two weeks till Brandon might be saving your life.
Yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah, man.
I need to tighten up. I gotta stop taking so many risks. Honestly, having
Tighten
a
up.
fountain in the backyard, I might drown. I gotta get rid of that.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
No more sharp corners.
You gotta Carol, tighten it up, man.
Yeah,
Did you know EMTs, they start off at $14 to $15 an hour?
that is terrible.
That's crazy.
That is fucked up. Yeah, our whole pay scale is backwards on everything
Yeah.
in the country.
Yeah.
Like it's like the jobs that should be paid the most are paid the least, and vice versa.
True.
You get some fucking guy with a startup and just get ample amount of money from
Yeah.
everybody giving him money.
Yeah, for a fucking like quicker. What even for? Like, every time somebody has a startup, I don't even know what it like is.
I think it's just a way to funnel money.
Yeah, it seems like
It has to
Usually
be.
there's an app involved, but like I've never used any of this. The only apps I've downloaded are the ones everybody's heard. I have like Uber Eats and Subway Surfer. Like, that pretty much sums it up.
WWE champions.
What's that? League of Champions?
No, WWE champions.
Oh,
We all have
of
that
course,
one.
foolish
Yeah,
me.
thank
Yeah.
Thank you. Fucking hog riders.
Hog Riders.
Yeah, you know, what's that thing called? Clash of Clans or something?
Oh
Yep.
yeah. But the quick one, there's Clash of Clans where you like build a society or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah.
and then there's the fast paced
Was it
version
Clash
one.
Royale?
Clash Royale.
Yeah,
that's
the
what I'm
one
thinking
more
of.
with.
Yeah,
That's too much time for the first one.
the first. Yeah, it does take forever to build a city on your phone.
Oh, damn, babe, I'm
It's still,
good.
they figured out like it still needs to take a long time to be sad because if you could just put it all down, people
Yeah.
wouldn't be into it. So like when it takes days, you feel like you did something.
You ever see those games? It pops up on my Twitter, like when they're shooting something, and then like you shoot this, you get
Dude,
×4.
Oh my god, that ad is relentless on
Yeah.
my YouTube. Every other ad is for the game, and they're like, you know, tired of those ads for games that when you get them, they're not really the game. Well, this one was designed off of that, but this is the real game. Yeah, dude,
It's a red flag.
I
Yeah.
hate it so fucking much, dude.
And they lose on purpose, like on the ad part, because you're like, clearly you would shoot the fucking ×20 than this little fucking gun, and you shoot that one down to 5, and then you go over there. You're not gonna
Yeah,
make that,
yeah.
so you're telling yourself like, I want to get this guy.
Yeah,
I'll show him how to
exactly.
do
You're
it.
like, I'd do better than this bitch.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude. And she gets to make money selling the game. Like, let me do an ad. Because they always like that now, where like it's the person pretending to play the game. You know, which I don't believe that they are. I think they're like watching a video of the game and talking about it.
And
I just decided that today when I watched one of the ads. I should just pay for
Yeah.
YouTube
yeah.
rather than
I mean,
download the free game.
If you watch YouTube and you don't, I have paid for it for so long, and then I watch. You know, sometimes you click on it and it'll be like you're watching regular, and those ads are crazy. There's some not skippable, and it's way longer now.
Yeah, way longer, dude.
Way longer.
And it's worse on the TV, I've noticed. If you put it on, if you do YouTube on the TV, I guess they know, and they make the ads longer for sure. And more often. Really?
Well, just with your info. Just like
So
the TVs are spying on us?
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
like, so Walmart owns Vizio, and Vizio has Roku built in, so they have all your fucking logins,
Okay.
habits.
Walmart owns Roku. I do have a Roku TV, so I guess it's,
Well, they're watching everything.
Yeah,
Dude,
I mean, how
True.
it's not special.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's literally the scene at the, I can't remember if it was the last one or the second to last in Severance, when there's the guys in the room at computers looking
Yes,
back
yes.
through their computer. My bad. Spoiler.
Oh, so you have... Come on,
Yeah.
man. How you do it?
Dude, they are always listening. They got me last week. I was joking with my friend. We were joking about cartoons. I was like, yeah, man, man, back in the day, Miss Incredible, like, I liked her. And I was like, yeah, man, even Marge Simpson, she wasn't that bad. And then we were talking about, like, I remember Family Guy? What's that girl's name? With the
Meg?
Lois?
Lois.
I was
the
like,
wife.
yeah, man, they weren't bad. Like, I remember back then, I was like, yeah, man, I wouldn't mind. Like, that was some good shit. I used to like that. And then, like, next day, I was on TikTok, and then it popped up with the two twins, like the Marge's sisters. And then they were, like, on there, and then they just opened up like this. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't search this up. My friends, like, we were all looking at my phone. They were like, what the hell? I was like, this is crazy.
He's trying to cover his tracks
I'm like,
now.
this ain't, how the fuck? We were joking about Marge. I wasn't serious.
Did you watch it,
And
though,
it
a
was,
little bit?
and it was TikTok?
No, it was Instagram. Instagram
Still though.
always. Yeah.
I feel like that's more, I mean, I've seen that on like porn sites.
Yeah, that's what I was-
that's why I was confused.
Oh, yeah. Is that why?
But it's,
Yeah, and we looked at it because I was like, let me see if this is real. And then it was really going on. And I turned it off. I was like, this is wild, man. I can't believe.
wait, what did you mean? Let me see if it's
Because
real.
I was like, man, maybe this is just a clip from the show. And then when I clicked on it, it was not a clip from the show. This was some fake shit. And I was like, I never searched this up. I don't know how we were joking about all this stuff. Because, like, that classifies as, what they call it? The hentai. And we were like, this is crazy. And then that pops up. And I'm like, this is wild as hell.
Man, that is wild, yeah.
So you clicked on how long
Fucking
did you
Selma
watch it?
and,
Oh, we just looked at it one
You
run.
saying we?
Yeah, because I was joking. I was like, this is crazy, y'all. Like, I mean, this has never popped up on my phone. We were talking
I'm
about
sure
that
it
other
was
day.
equally as convincing then.
They were joking around. And I did a joke. I was like, yeah, man, Marge Simpson. The sisters weren't bad either. And they're like joking around. And then that just popped up.
Then it popped up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they know you.
Yeah,
What,
so
the
they're
sisters are terrible. Though.
Yeah, they do. They talk
They're,
like
I mean, they're
this.
literally made to be the worst. Like, they're like gross.
Really?
Like Selma and... what are their names again? I swear it's like Selma and
I
like
forgot.
Irma
Let me show
or
you a
some
picture,
shit.
though.
You search
I mean, yeah, you can pull up a picture. I'm very aware of what they look like. I mean, literally, yeah, dude.
Yeah, you said
Patty
they're not
and
bad.
Selma,
Well, at the time, they weren't. At the time, they weren't.
back in their golden years.
Right here.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Go put
season one
Hot.
when they were
You
drawn
said you
even
ain't put
worse.
hot?
Yeah, put
That's
hot
when
out
they look
there.
good.
All right.
What'd you say?
Let's
Season
see.
one when they were drawn even worse. That's when they were really.
So they
hot.
got nothing. Wow. They're not,
Oh, so maybe there's an episode where they were young. Okay, that's right. Patty Bouvier. Dude, I still am, but I was a huge Simpsons fan.
Really?
As
Me
a kid,
too.
yeah. I don't remember as much as it, but I'd know random facts about it and stuff. Because I was trying to get every season DVD set.
Oh.
That was my goal for a little while.
There's a lot of those motherfuckers.
There's a fuck ton. Back then, it was only it was less than 20, I think, back then. But
How many is it at now? Look at see.
oh, dude, yeah. Look at how many. It's the longest running TV
Let's
show
see.
in
History?
history. Yeah, yeah.
It's
I think
still
those
on right
send-
now, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep, still on now.
Jesus.
I actually did watch a recent one not that long ago, and it was. I mean, it was still good. It wasn't extremely hilarious or anything, but it was alright.
785. I thought there'd be more.
Episodes. How many seasons?
Yeah,
is that?
seasons.
36
I mean,
seasons.
36.
Damn, 36. Yeah.
Damn.
Damn, man. 1989.
20 years ago. Huh.
That's when they started.
Yeah, Sunny.
Yeah,
in Philadelphia.
yeah, that one's even crazier because that I would not expect to still be on TV.
Yeah.
The Simpsons was there before I was born and through my whole life. It makes sense. So, but Always Sunny is crazy that they're still on.
Whenever they were, people are like, you couldn't make Seinfeld. I think he was and somebody else with a TV show that was The Office. Carell was like, you can't make that anymore. I'm like, Sonny still makes it.
Yeah,
and
I have not seen any recent seasons. To be fair, I don't know if it's like different.
I mean, it's not like peak Sonny, but it's still funny. It's still who they are, and their whole reasoning is, which is 100% right. Like, we're making a show about the 4 worst people you've ever met who work in a bar, and they're like, how can you keep it going? Because people like that, they don't change.
Yeah,
they're always going to work in that bar.
Yeah.
True.
And they're always going to. So if you're showing 4 of the shittiest people, you don't fucking butter it up to whatever is acceptable now. They're not going to do that. You ever met those people?
Oh, right, because they wouldn't. Yeah, that's a good. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I like that. From
They
like
fought
a
to
writing
take the.
standpoint.
They took the blackface episode off whenever he did. Because they were arguing what's more racist, blackface or black voice. So Dennis did half the movie in black voice,
That's
and then
right.
Mac did half the movie, and then they took like both of those episodes down, and they were mad about it. They were like, "What the fuck?" But they still let him keep the first episode in when Charlie says the hard R.
Really? Wow.
Like in the first 5 minutes too.
Yeah. The gang gets racist or something. Yeah.
I can't believe they take shit like that down, man. You see, that's the overcorrection. That's what the Republicans want.
Hazard.
Yeah,
Like
Dukes
Dukes
of
of
Hazzard.
Yeah. Wait, what about Dukes of Hazzard?
They took the
the whole show. You can't like find it.
I don't
or something?
think you couldn't for a while.
Okay, but they don't. It's not like
And they digitally took the Confederate flag off the top.
off the top of the car.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Come on, man! What are you doing?
Dude, yeah.
That's just stupid.
Yeah.
But world's going to shit.
Because also then it just becomes everybody's just gonna be like say that I don't know they brought back the TV show and they digitally get rid of the flag on top. Then it's just gonna be people being like, there was actually a Confederate flag on top. Like it doesn't disappear. People just go like that becomes the little factoid now.
And why you try to change fucking history? It is what it is.
Yeah. I mean, you should try to change, but that's the voice that's held us back, Dom.
For how many years?
Just is what it is.
It is what it is.
What you been up to?
Other than the fountain, not much. Playing FIFA. Actually, we were talking Always Sunny. Glenn McElhenney.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Own Wrexham FC. And
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, and right now in my FIFA game, we're battling it out for promotion. Me and Wrexham.
Shit.
Yeah, it's not going to happen for him. Yeah. Well, I already played my games against them for the season, but I can tell they're dropping off. I'm going up. I'm winning games like 7-0 now, but I refuse to change the difficulty level because fucking
it's supposed to be
killing
fun,
it.
man.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Hell
supposed to
yeah.
be fun. Taking the Morecambe shrimps all the way to the top. I've managed to get a half Caribbean team now too, so that's pretty. It's hard to draft players only from the Caribbean. It's very difficult, but I'm working on it. So big stuff.
Yo, so what's your team? Is it your own team?
No, it's Morecambe FC. I just wanted to choose as low tier as I could go in the game. So it's like, Morecambe.
You said More?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
CAM.
CAM.
BE.
You said M?
Yeah.
Is that it right there?
Yeah, that's it. The shrimps, baby, right there.
The shrimps. What the fuck?
It's a real team, dude. No. I didn't. That's why I chose it. When I was scrolling through like all the teams in like 4th division or whatever, I saw this one with shrimps, and I'm like, that's just hilarious.
Mascot? What's that mascot? It's not a shrimp at all.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's a big ass cat. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's not lying. That's not a shrimp. So that's weird. I don't get that. But they do funny shit over there in England. Does he have 3 heads? Or is that his cheeks?
Where are you seeing 3 heads at?
No, that's his cheeks.
Oh, okay,
That's
I thought he
his
had
cheeks.
another face.
Like
on the other
Sylvester Cat. He got that too. And
with the little side things,
yeah.
But no, I did look up the town Morecambe because I was like, I wonder what the hell is going on there. I don't know if I'm saying it right either. But like the only thing that comes up about it, and this is crazy because you hear about quicksand a lot when you're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
But like I don't know where the hell it is in the real world. I was starting to wonder if it's even real. But in Morecambe, 28 people died in quicksand.
What?
Yeah, they have like a really long, big beach there, and the beach it's just the perfect mixture of sand and water.
Ooh.
Add quicksand into the search.
yeah, let's see that.
And if I remember right, it was a bunch of like Chinese immigrants picking like oysters. and they didn't know that it's quicksand because they couldn't read the sign.
And it's easy for them to go down.
Yeah. Well, I would pick them to be able to get out of it. I feel like that's like a.
They don't have that much space till they're all the way under.
Oh, that's wow.
Yeah.
That's thinking with your noggin.
That's the worst way to die.
I was just thinking, like, I feel like getting out of quicksand comes up somewhere in Kung Fu. I'm not sure. I'm unfamiliar with the martial arts, but
we were just talking about the worst ways to die, and Brandon said, who said they wanted to be burned alive?
Brandon
did.
Yeah.
No, not me. I had a friend that said that. He was like, man, you know, it's good to die young. Like, I'm glad that's what you're doing, because he's like, dude, hey, man, that's how I'd want to go. Going in the fire looking dope as hell. That's the best way to go.
It does look dope.
He's like, it's great to die young.
Pull up Monk on fire.
Oh.
Now, that one is badass.
Yeah, that's the most, I feel like that's the most badass image, like, humanity's ever taken. Because also, it's like, I mean, it is cool that it's like the most. Somebody made that the cover of their album. I forget.
Like, he ain't even moving, dog. Half his shit is on fire,
Rage.
Tough dude, man.
Yeah, no, that shit is insane.
Human Torch.
I wonder if anybody's like,
this promotion for the new Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
You want to see the Human Torch?
Of course they would. Of course they would cast some Asian guy to play the guy from Fantastic Four.
Let me see. 2025.
Fucking woke media.
Also, nobody ever responded to Brandon.
Let's see.
Should I look it up? Nobody says anything. I'll look it up.
See, I mean, it does look dope, but that's not realistic.
You don't think that's realistic?
I mean, yeah, if you're getting burnt up, but you're not gonna be flying around happy about it.
No. They like the dudes who burnt themselves over. I don't even know what it was.
Oh yeah.
See, look, this is why
the
you
one
don't
at the
kill
White
yourself.
House. Yeah, you gotta tell
shit.
people like what it's about before you do that, man. Take a breath.
He's smiling.
Oh wow, that's a crazy. That guy's
Damn.
running around. That's a free Tibet flag behind him too, or a Tibet flag. Yeah, but no, a guy did that at the White House. Like it was not that long. It was only a couple of years ago. Yeah, but nobody knew what his message was.
Man, let's see. White House fire.
He thinks people should be on fire. We're running society wrong. We should be on fire.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm good on that.
You remember the one where he was screaming and he was like, "Free Palestine!" And he's the, "Free Palestine!" And then like you can tell that's when he got those vocal cords. He screamed for a good amount.
Damn.
Man,
Yeah.
He got a good amount of.
That's on Twitter.
Yeah, it definitely was.
We'll check that out. I don't know.
Brandon, I'm starting to think you like to see death a lot.
No, man, no.
Well,
I like to prevent death.
Yeah,
that's what I like to do. I like to prevent death.
Well, if you're comfortable seeing it, you'll be more comfortable in that situation.
Yeah,
so.
let's prevent it.
I'm not. I'm you know. I mean, I'll watch fucked up videos online, but like, oh god, there's one. This was the second time it popped up, so I should have known what it was. But it's a guy outside of a house and a lady inside, and she's filming him through the window, and he's yelling. He's clearly the problem in the situation, like heavy domestic abuser vibes. He's like, "God damn it, Sally!" If you know. And then he punches the window. As soon as he punches it, just explosion of blood. And like he definitely cut his wrist, and then he's like, "Help me, help me!" And she's not doing shit, which like, because you can't turn from calling her a bitch to being like, "Please save my life." But damn, yeah, it every once in a while you see one and it really fucking gets you in the head, and I was like, fuck, I shouldn't have watched that, because I just keep thinking about wrist. Like,
When was your first time seeing that?
seeing somebody die like online? Oh, what was the first video? I don't know. I mean, it was probably like a car wreck on TV, right?
TV.
Or like, because they would say on TV, they'd be like, "Oh, they can't show it if somebody really died," but like, they show shit where people really die for sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dude, yeah.
Especially
I mean,
when it's
literally
breaking
9/11,
news.
but
When it's breaking
news, yeah, for sure.
Or like when the war was popping off, they would show that shit.
Yeah. I don't know though. I can't remember first for sure, but what are some highlights of what do they call those movies? What are the snuff film highlights?
Face of Death.
Face of Death.
Banned from TV.
Banned from, what is that?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. It was like a film that you could rent, and it was,
No, I don't know about this.
yeah, and then you watch various people die in various ways.
No, we were on to DVDs by my childhood.
Oh, okay.
Was that it?
No, but so it's a video.
that
of
is Face of Death,
and it's just people
yeah,
dying. Is it a
like
scripted?
that one was a good. That was probably that's the dude getting electrocuted right there with the shit over his eyes.
So it's a scripted movie.
No,
Wait, this is
real.
real?
This is real shit. Like they had I think they had a kid. Like
well, no,
everything.
but it's snuff film. Like I'm saying, is it a scripted movie? But they are actually doing it.
No.
This is just
this is a compilation.
Compilation.
Of
Okay.
My favorite one.
But where the hell do you get a video like that?
This is an electric chair.
This is
So,
an execution.
Yeah, execution, and then you see the blood comes out of his eyes after this, and he's
I
like,
see.
look, and he's not dead after the first time they shock him.
Damn.
So they have to come and check his pulse and then do it again.
Damn. See, that's why I prefer the acoustic chair. Sorry.
Scroll down. Scroll down.
Like Mark Zuckerberg, man.
There was one. This is my favorite one. I might have said it on here before, but it's like, so they were going bungee jumping, but freelance bungee jumping, and they
Freelance?
Yeah, they're just bumping, like they're just going
On their
there
own.
hooking up, and
wow.
jumping off, and they did it to
Holy
this
fuck.
abandoned building, and they didn't account for them not having a 13th floor because a lot of buildings
searched
back
that
in the
up.
day
Oh,
had
shit.
13th
They
floor
skipped
taken out,
13.
and I
Yeah.
swear he goes just like this. He's like, "You guys catch me," and they're filming at the bottom like, ha, 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 and he jumps and he just boom.
Oh,
It's not funny,
Damn,
but
I have it.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
that is funny.
It is because he said, "Guys, catch me."
Catch
Come
me.
on, man, that's like off a movie or something.
Oh shit! You know what happened with the monkey?
Well, I don't know
Damn.
about but they got one on there where they got a monkey, and then like I guess it's in Thailand or something. They put it in this table, so it's like it's alive.
But
and
they
then-
eat its brain.
but everybody beats it. Yeah, it's on face of
I
that.
didn't know you beat
that-
the monkey.
I think it's right there. So
Oh
my
everybody gets like a
God,
little
dude.
mallet, and they hit the monkey in the head and beat it, and then they open the brain up and eat it.
Oh damn, man! No,
Wow.
that's you can't. Well, that thing would kill you, but
Huh.
still,
Yeah,
That's a strong argument for
that
colonialism.
is rough. This is crazy.
Maybe we should be running shit over there. if they're glory holing monkeys to
Dude.
slap.
Is somebody getting mauled by a bear?
Oh yeah, you always got a couple of those.
Well, yeah, that happens.
You got the stabbing, like it was a dude. It was a psychiatric patient, and he had like the nurse like holding her like this, and he stabs her in the neck with like I think it was a pin or something.
Oh yeah.
Let's see if we
Yeah.
can find that. This it right here. He looks
There was
like
always
No.
somebody in school who got stabbed with a pencil.
Oh,
Like that was always a thing.
I did that.
And would you ever be like, see, I have the lead still in? I
Yeah,
remember
it
these
is
kids
true.
who would be like, look, there's still lead in there.
Oh,
Like it's
man,
a
dude, I
bullet.
knew
Yeah.
kids. Dude, I knew kids like that, man. He'd squeeze it and be like, "Look, see, it's coming out a little bit." And I was like,
He
"Damn."
smile at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were always fucking weird. Those are the ones you got to watch.
And I never accidentally like stabbed a kid in kindergarten because he was messing with a pencil.
And you stabbed them?
Yeah, like,
You accidentally, or did you?
I don't know what happened. But I like in the neck. I got my ass beat because I stabbed him.
Brandon, how do you not know what happened? You did.
Well,
it.
because he kept. It was like I just snapped because he just kept messing with me, and then I was like, "That's it." I was like, "Leave me alone. That's it." And then, God.
Damn, and that was your last
And
day
then my
in
mom took
regular
me
class.
home.
Got to remove that boy.
That was the worst. That was horrible. Man. I
separated.
got my ass whooped. That was,
Your mama whooped your
yeah,
ass.
she did. Because
Okay,
they tried to
okay,
paddle me.
yeah.
She's like, "Nah, I got this."
They
Like,
still did paddling down here.
Yeah.
You're only
No
fucking like.
way, dude.
Yeah.
That's so.
And I was like, "Just paddle
Damn,
me."
it's
And they're like,
Alabama
"No,
as
we
fuck.
can't paddle you. Your mom's gonna go." Like, "No, paddle me."
You wanted them to.
Yes, I
Did you
did.
used to see kids get paddled?
Oh yeah, like my friend, he would get paddled on the regular. He'd
that
just
was
tell
here.
me
That was
about it.
here.
Yeah, like
in
when I was at
Hunts-
Chapman.
Oh, wow. Chapman Elementary or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Wow.
You know,
Damn, that's
20
crazy
It was
that
like
it's still paddled.
2009.
Oh, do they still do it?
2009.
No, not anymore. It was 2009, 2010 though.
Wow. I mean, that is.
That's not that long.
Yeah, that is
Yeah, then
late.
they calmed down.
I mean, really late. That's crazy. Wow.
But they do. We was just talking about you got to beat your kids when people go out there and have you not beat them. You gotta, but you gotta touch
Mm-hmm.
them
A
up.
little tap.
A little tap if they get out of line.
Uh huh. Just like a.
Just a little tap. Like, hey.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nothing.
But enough
Not
to
like,
hurt.
not like be all like punch.
No,
No,
you
just a
ain't
little
gotta do all
tap. Just a little tap.
Yeah, or you do like the
Newspaper,
the like
I guess.
fucking the dad pressure point thing.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't
Just
know.
fucking grab you right here.
Yeah.
You don't have to beat nobody. Just a little tap. Like, don't do that. Hey.
Yeah, you gotta like Krav Maga 'em. Like sort of do the
Yeah.
fine little
Little newspaper, I guess. Fucking
poke them in their meridian lines. You know.
shit.
I don't know what that is.
I don't really.
I don't know what that is either. I can't agree with
I think
that.
that's
Yeah.
where they.
Charlie over here just talking.
Yeah.
He said like 4 big words, but I think he's fucking with us.
Yeah, are you messing with us,
Yeah,
man?
the past
You
5
said
minutes.
Krav Maga.
No, I know it.
We know what that is. Some karate shit.
It is funny that I was at Ace Hardware for my fountain supplies, and there was a guy with a shirt on that said, I mean, it said KRAV space MAGA, and I was like, oh, MAGA. I'm I'm like, crave MAGA? Like, you like crave MAGA? I thought it was some sort of like, and then I realized it's Krav Maga. It's like, yeah, but it just, you're so accustomed to thinking MAGA if you see MAGA or, you know.
Yeah.
You don't think Massachusetts, Georgia. You think fucking.
I mean, it makes sense
Make
because he is in
America
UFC. So.
Who
What?
is?
Oh, Trump. He's like in UFC.
Yeah, he is in UFC. But I
they had a whole
feel like this guy.
ceremony
I don't think this guy does UFC. The guy I saw at Ace. I don't think. I don't know.
What are you saying? He didn't fit the shape of it?
No, I'm just saying. You know, I don't know what I'm saying. He had a shirt on that said Krav Maga, but also like the MAGA was highlighted. So like I don't know.
It still could have been a pun
Is
on
it
it.
like a crossover? Is he like Is he like being like I'm MAGA and I'll like fight for it or
Which
something?
that's what he loves.
Yeah.
Because they had a whole ceremony. He got to go down and walk down. They're like, yeah, and everybody was cheering like he's getting ready to fight.
True, and they're pro-Israel, right? Trump and they're pro-Israel,
I don't
right?
know.
I think
I'm
MAGA.
I'm not
I
a
think
I think
political guy.
MAGA's pro-Israel, and Krav Maga's the Israeli one, isn't it? That's like the Israeli army's fucking.
If anybody can split up the MAGA following, it's the Jews. I'm gonna tell you that. Watch, that's what's gonna cut it. It's gonna people who support
because they run
Israel.
things. No, I'm kidding. Wait, but why them?
I just think that's because people really love Jews. And then you got the other.
They have their conspiracy.
Yeah, they got this conspiracy that they run everything. You know, that's what Q. So all the people who were in the QAnon shit, and that's on Trump's sides from that. I don't think they like the Jews.
Oh, they're not going to be able to see eye to eye on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're always tearing things apart.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, yeah, that's crazy.
I see. No. I see what you're saying though. I'm just thinking. Yeah. They probably won't be able to see eye to eye on that. Thanks for googling.
You give him an Adam Sandler
Maga.
movie.
Huh?
Everybody loves Adam Sandler movies.
Yeah, I'm saying the shit.
Man, it's
man.
my favorite.
Big Daddy.
You're saying 'cause
yeah, I
he's
do. I was
Jewish.
watching that a couple. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, is that why? Well,
yeah. No, you're right. You're right. I was watching that 2 days ago, man.
Big Daddy.
Yeah.
Which one is that?
The one where he gets to do from. You remember Sweet Life of Deck with Zach and Cody?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
well, yeah.
as his adopted son or whatever. Yeah.
I can wipe my
I forgot
own
about that
Yeah. Did you watch Sweet Life of Deck on Zach and Cody?
No, that was far after.
Yeah, it'd be
yeah.
that'd be very
2004.
strange if you watched that. I was just I was just recently shitting on all the Disney Channel shit. Or I was just saying when I was growing up, I was like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon,
Yes.
fuck Disney Channel. Like I thought all the like they had all these. I know, Brandon. I know you're gonna have some opinions on this. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Right.
But to me they were like weird, kind of like corny sitcom type things. But then people were hitting me with Sweet Life on Deck. I was like, yeah, I guess that one was pretty all right. What was that? So Raven Disney?
Yes, that's so Raven.
Yeah.
Wizard of Waverly Place.
That one sucked.
Good
dude.
luck,
Wizards
Charlie.
of Waverly Place
Wow,
was
all right,
awful.
Brandon, now you're off base.
Yeah.
What'd you say was the last one?
Wizard of Waverly Place, and then Good Luck
Good
Charlie.
Luck Charlie. I didn't watch
You
Good
didn't
Luck
watch Good Luck
Charlie.
Charlie?
I know that my
Good
name
Luck
is
Charlie's
that.
good.
So you would
Yeah.
think I would have. Oh, it's like Chick.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
Wait, no, I'm thinking Jesse. Jesse was hot.
Wait,
Ooh, dude,
who's-
I remember Jessie. That's what I grew up with too. Ooh, yeah, I remember that. Because she was on Sweet Life of Deck too.
Just wait till you open up your TikTok.
Debbie Ryan, remember Debbie Ryan? She was on Sweet Life of Deck also.
Yeah, this was 4 years ago.
Is it Deck? Sweet Life for Deck?
On
Yes.
deck.
Yeah.
Wait, let's double
Like-
check.
Oh wait, yeah, because that was the second
Yeah.
season or the second spinoff.
Yeah.
Originally, it was just Sweet Life with Zach and Cody.
Oh, okay.
Sweet spelled like a
Yeah.
hotel suite. They lived.
That was
They lived in a hotel.
Oh,
that
okay.
was great.
And they were on
That was
Let's
good.
see.
Yeah. In fact, yeah, I don't remember on Deck being.
No, on deck.
Oh, yeah, those
Okay,
boys
yeah.
were twins.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
See, there he is right there. Yep. Man, time flew by, man.
It's like
Crazy.
yesterday.
Oh, dude, wait, have you seen the interview? One of them does this interview where he's like it's more recent and he's smoking a cigarette. And it's like the most, I mean, like obnoxiously like cool
Let
guy
me see.
shit. Like he goes, you mind if I smoke in here? And the lady doing the podcast or interview is like, yeah, go ahead. She's not gonna say no. He's the biggest name they've had.
Oh,
on one of those
shit, that's
shows.
worse than expected.
And no, just
Oh,
and then put interview in. Oh yeah, that's the picture from it.
Is he- oh, I
and
go-
he's just like, yeah, I mean, like
But that's worse.
I just like to smoke like cigarettes, you know, like because now like people just blow smoke in the air.
Here we
Like,
go.
No way.
yeah,
Have a
just-
cigarette?
Please have your cigarette.
yeah.
You know what, Gold? Let's open the door.
I don't know. People are all cool about
It's fine.
everyone smoking weed in like a studio, and
But
then
not a
someone's
fucking
like, "Can I have
cigarette?"
tobacco?" And everyone gets like this.
It's fine. It's fucking
ass
fine.
cigarette.
I'm curious. Did you even go to like elementary school?
I did. It was off and on. It was in between jobs mainly, but most of my younger curriculum was homeschooled, which is great because, to be honest, I,
mean,
did
anyway,
not
we
feel like
passed
I
the
missed
part
out
I had
on
a
much.
problem
Everyone
with.
talks to me about
I just
their high
felt
school.
like, that was I watched myself do this in the mirror, lighting
Yeah.
of a cigarette, and with like the crossed leg thing, the fucking.
Man, they been doing it
There's
forever.
another one a lot like that with Johnny Depp from like forever ago. They made us watch it in theater class in high school, and but because he's Johnny Depp, it kind of works. Like
Yeah.
to me, it's not like pretentious bullshit like that.
Like this dude just
and
when
then
they're,
type interview at the
when
end.
you're when they're famous like that from such a young age.
Yeah, you don't have any real
entitlement
world
that
to.
you don't even
yeah.
understand.
Right there.
Nah, it's
Well,
not that.
that's
I mean,
not in
this one would be a
videos.
deep cut to find because I mean, I think
Go to
they showed
videos,
it to
bro.
us on like a VHS. But yeah, probably starting with videos does help.
I'm not talking about cigarettes.
Yeah.
Mind if I smoke in here?
I think I don't. You can't feel sorry for somebody who grew up rich and all this stuff, but you kind of can because they don't have a realistic view of the world. So
Yeah.
when they act like this, they just don't know.
No, and it's not their fault that they grew up. I used to be way more like fuck them, but now I'm kind of like, well, I don't know. People are just born and then they become a thing,
Yeah.
whether they mean to or not.
You can't control where you are. You can be in a dumpster. You can be in a mansion. Anywhere you're born. You can be born in the toilet. Like, it happens.
Was that where you were born?
Yeah.
No, thankfully, no. Thankfully, no. I was born in Detroit Hospital.
You were born in the hospital though.
Yep, thankfully, yes. Yep.
Complications.
I think I was premature a little bit.
What about like lack of oxygen?
Think so, because I was yellow.
Yeah.
Like, we almost
Oh, you were
died.
you were a jaundice baby.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
almost died, like both of us. And the doctor came at the last second, saved us. It was so close.
His twin named Jaundice. Yeah, I don't.
So you're a survivor.
Yes, I am.
But I got to give up.
Came out the womb fighting. Yeah, like a Simpson, man. I was yellow as hell.
Yeah.
Man, dude,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I was almost not here. At first, it was already a surprise.
That you were being born.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah, no,
nobody
yeah.
expected that. And then
All
it
the way
happened.
till you were born. Like
Well, no,
I mean, there's
we
a little
knew,
while,
but it's like,
yeah.
like before that, they were like, oh, man, this is good. I could have kids.
oh, she
Yeah.
didn't know if she could have did.
Yeah, and then so it was like ever since it was like since day one, just been fighting in this world, man.
You're a miracle baby.
Yes, I am. I was
Yeah.
poof, man. Branden versus the world. So I'm glad to be here today, everybody.
And we're gonna get you your make a wish so you can get your miracles
ooh.
back.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, make a wish, right?
What would be your make a wish?
my make a wish? Well, I already said it.
I do think you
with
have. I
that
just
one,
don't
but
remember.
I mean, dude.
Wait, your what? What was
it was when I was talking to Jalen. I was talking about like all the world peace and all that shit, and you know.
But that was a lie. So.
Everything. Well, me as a kid, because it's like you can't do that now. I was like, man, I want to do everything. I want to go
They'll
to
let
strip
you.
club, lose my virginity as a kid. But now I guess, man, a lot of things. We could go to WrestleMania.
Okay,
You
yeah.
could- WrestleMania.
Boilerplate.
Put me on
They got
Saturday
a
Night
section
Live.
for-
It'd be a lot, man. I'd be like, WrestleMania.
There's like a fast pass line there for the fucking Make-A-Wish kids.
Give me money from the bank. Everything. I got a list.
Man.
It never ends.
Wait, what was the last one? A bank?
Oh, I was like, yeah, man, give me money from a bank, I guess.
I do think that's where they draw the line. I don't think a Make-A-Wish kid can be like, how about you just give me money?
Yeah, I'm like, let's get some money.
They'd probably
Smart kid.
save money if they did that though.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, he just works as like a interest gaining thing. They're like, well, you give it to him,
Yes.
and then when he dies, you get it back at
Yeah, see?
2% more.
Put me in WWE Hall of Fame.
Put you in it
Yep.
without doing any wrestling.
Yeah. It's just like he died. Put me in Saturday Night Live. It's like,
Yeah.
he's an alumni. Yeah,
That would be
I
funny.
just die on the set.
Just have you, oh no, is it raining outside? Sorry, that really took us out of the room. My
I
bad.
thought-
Also, it's just the AC kicking on.
Oh.
I got a fountain back home, and
dude, I
you know,
understand.
I put a very specific amount of water in there.
Hopefully
I don't
we
need
can
the
all be
rain
in
fucking that up. Yeah.
But, Brad, I'm just looking at you with this hair. You got to we got to shoot a skit where he's like an 80s something.
I look like I'm from the 80s, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you look like a 80s cop. I feel like.
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate
like you'd be
it.
like the side character in a 80s cop comedy.
You let your
Which I would
sideburns
watch.
grow out.
Yeah.
Can you make them grow
Oh
out a
yeah,
little
if you
fatter?
could get the sideburns too.
Look,
Oh man,
you
dude.
know, my
Yeah.
biological dad, he was a cop.
Really?
Yeah, in the 80s.
Interesting. I think my dad's biological dad was a cop. I might be wrong about
Really?
that. Though. I think so. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
We don't have no snitches in our family.
Damn.
And you guys are poor. No, I'm kidding.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. Cops. That's where we hit a dead end, huh?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah.
Not all of them, right, Brandon? Because you got to work with them.
Yeah, see, not all of them. No, man, there's some good ones out there.
They save people's life just
Yes,
like you're
they
about to do.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. You can't. Shoot, you ever seen Paul Blart Mall Cop? Man, that's a good cop right there. Fucking, what was it, Axel Foley with Beverly Hills Cops? That's a good cop.
Which one is the one with the guy that makes the sounds?
Wait, what?
Oh, Police Academy.
Yeah. And what's his
Michael
name
Winslow.
again? What's the sound guy?
Winslow.
That's Michael Winslow who does
Oh,
the
no.
sounds?
Yeah, right.
Really? I thought it was I don't know. I thought it was somebody else.
Bobcat Goldthwait sounds funny.
Yeah.
He talks.
But there's other guys that do this like sound shit. There's other if I remember right, there's other I mean this isn't even controversial. There's other black guys that make funny sounds with their mouths.
Damn,
It's
man.
not just Winslow, but I don't.
funny.
Him?
Yeah, I guess that is him. Yeah.
Shit. Dude, he does look like me.
Who am I thinking of though? Who's the guy that's Bobby McFerrin is who I was thinking
Bobby
of.
McFerrin.
I don't know why I thought it
He
was
doesn't look
him.
like Brandon at all.
I know, man.
But
Bobby McFerrin?
Yeah, do you know who that is?
No. I have to see it. If I see
I
a
guess he
picture
just
of-
does music. For some reason I thought he
Oh,
acted
yeah, I don't
too.
know that guy.
He does. Oh, he did. Don't worry, be happy.
don't worry.
Yeah, dude, he's actually really fucking cool. He can sing really well. Like does the crazy sing things, and he has this video where he's at some conference or some shit. I don't know, but he's on stage and he's showing people that like you innately know music. So basically, he's like he is standing in one spot on the stage, and he's like, when I jump here, go and so he jumps, and the crowd goes and then he jumps a little to the right, and he goes, when I jump here, go and then they go and then he does this whole little thing back and forth where he's like like jumping around, but then without telling anybody anything, he jumps to a third spot. And the whole crowd go up with him. They all go, like they go up with him. So he's saying, like, you know the pentatonic scale, like, just inside of you. And so, I don't know. That's cool.
That sounds dope as hell.
Yeah. It's I thought it would sound dope as hell.
Y'all like, what, to get all those people to do that, man?
Yeah. It is cool, though. It's like a cool, I like those, like, I don't know. I guess I like somebody who can, like, teach well, I guess. I don't know.
No, I mean it is like it's like that thing where they rub your hand and they put a fake one there and you can feel it.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like the ghost face. I mean, I'm not quite sure in what way it's like that. But I mean, those are both things. So I guess you could draw a comparison, yeah. But that is also crazy. I won't lie, like I react with the same craziness to that. Like, whoa, you can fucking feel it. Yeah. That's crazy. And they'll do it with the hammer. Where they put the mirror on them like this, and you're looking at the fake hand, but you think it's your real hand, and they smash it. That is pretty cool.
That is dope. I saw something like that yesterday where this dude, he had a piano that whenever he hit it, it would shoot at something.
Oh,
and it was like I
I've
think
seen
the
that.
paintball.
I
He
saw
got
that.
the choir,
the paintballs.
Yeah,
and
he
tried
just
to have
kept
them
shooting them.
Yeah, because
then they were like screaming.
Each key, or what was it? He was trying to play the people like an instrument. So like, I think each person had a note that corresponded to the piano key. So when they got shot by the paintball, they go or maybe they didn't have a note, but like but they would all go you know.
Yeah,
that's nice.
and he had to do auto tune because like they would just be like
Yeah,
and he's like, that ain't right.
No, but by the end they are like, all right, can we please? Because he's like, they keep messing it. He's trying to play a whole piece and they keep messing up. And by the end they're like, this hurts. Like, can you stop, please? We don't care that you want to play fucking Beethoven's Fifth or whatever.
Y'all want to see it?
Yeah, gun piano.
Yep, that's it right there.
I built a gun piano to make
I admit the gun piano. Yeah, this is the first European TikToker.
No one wanted
It's like
to
Austrian or some shit.
But eventually, we found some music students that said yes. Let's try it. Okay, redo? Are we trying going up the scale? Shooting them definitely created a lot of sound, but it wasn't music. However, I had an idea. Look at these microphones. This setup will force the correct note to be sung, so even their screams will become beautiful music.
It's Hitler.
Yeah.
Ready?
Even the screams will become beautiful music.
I will try a chord on the people over there. Okay, let's try the C major scale. This is promising. I will try to play a song now.
Yeah, man.
Somebody said, "I will kill you."
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it got real.
Actually hear what it was.
That's good.
You should never get these niggas money.
No.
They're doing shit.
If you want to hear Rush
Nah,
E,
man. That's what music's all about, I guess.
Yeah, fucking Doge or whatever would say that, like, that was USAID funded. Human gun piano?
Brandon, I will have to tell you, I think you were right about the urinal.
Really? What you...
So what happened was, we were out. We were out at Lone Goose, and I had gray pants on, gray jeans, and went to the urinal, and I was talking to Jake. We were in a deep conversation, and I didn't realize that I didn't I pulled it out of my boxers, but not out of my pants, and I pissed all the way down my pants on both sides.
Oh my god!
And I didn't realize it until I got done, and then Jake was like, "Fuck!" So I had to follow behind him, and I walked out to the car. And luckily, from that scene with Chandler, we're shooting a skit, and I had the ugliest jeans in the world, and I put those on, went back in. Nobody noticed.
Oh my god!
Nobody said anything.
What a getaway, though.
Yeah.
That's impressive. But also, that is crazy that you full piss.
Oh, full. Like, I mean, down both sides.
Oh, no.
I don't even know how that happened.
Yeah.
I still don't know how.
Someone pissing my pants.
Yeah.
That's why you got to go in the stall, stand up, sit down, do what you got to do.
Mm-hmm.
So, you still going to use your urinal?
Yeah, I'm still going to use it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think it was user error, but I was like, when it happened, I was like, I should have listened to Brandon and dropped her out.
I was going to say, that wouldn't have happened
if you were in the stall.
Well, no, if you dropped your pants all the way to your ankle.
In the stall.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess that's the perfect
but both
solution.
ways it wouldn't happen
so
if you dropped them in a urinal or in the stall.
Or sat down.
You do sit down now too?
No, I graduated.
I've been messing around with sit down, actually.
Do?
I've been sitting down more.
How does it feel? Because you could pull out a phone and look at a movie or something.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of...
But you don't do it.
I actually don't really know why.
Really. I mean, if I'm lazy.
I started doing that. But yeah, at home lately, I've been sitting more often to pee. Oh, I just got tired of wiping the edge.
See?
Because, even if I'm on target, which, I mean, I don't know. I'm under 300 on that, but, it's not terrible. I'm not, totally missing. Because you ever have where, you whip it out and then you start, and it goes, a little more to the side.
Yes.
Oh, without doubt, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, sometimes that's hard to account for because you're I'm lined up down the middle. Didn't know it was going to be a foul ball or something.
You didn't take it in the wind factor.
Yeah. Well, there's no wind in my bathroom, but that would be funny if you just had a fan right by it. Well, check out the curve on this.
I'm glad you agree with my claim, man.
Of sitting down being...
No, not just that. I was talking about, why. So you would never be like, hey, man, let's use the stall and pull the pants down.
Never I 0 times ever pull my pants all the way down while standing
halfway?
To pee. Not even halfway.
So you just go to the urinal.
I go to the urinal. when I do go to the urinal, I keep my pants up. But also, when I go into the stall, I also keep my pants up.
Man. So
yeah.
That defeats the purpose. I would just go to the So you don't ever feel worried?
Worried about
like what just happened to Dom?
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot that was your reasoning originally.
Like, that's my
way
reason,
back
because like
when.
sometimes I go like this.
But it only goes.
happen.
I don't get two directions hardly ever.
Besides when you just like.
Besides,
cum.
I just came.
You
Yeah,
just-
I came, and there's apparently there's a little bit of
Then
dry
you get a
cum on
little
my
bit-
dick
Then you get a little bit of pain. Nah,
that
that's
is preventing me. What? No, go ahead.
No, I was just
You say pain.
yeah.
Like it hurts when you pee. Is that what you're getting
for
at?
5 seconds and then it's gone.
5 and then it's gone. That's
Yeah,
not
like
bad.
I guess the term is if you get too rough or something, then you get sore. Yeah, so.
Too rough with what?
Yeah, you just get too crazy.
With the what?
With what's going on? We were talking about like after like the word sex, right?
Yeah, no. I have this too, where
I was
my
talking about you
shit
get
hurts.
too crazy. Yeah, if you get too
after I-
crazy,
yeah,
you're
after-
like, damn, I need to calm the fuck down a little bit.
I don't. Is that what? I don't know what it is, but I know.
Because then you'd be
I
good
will say
after 10
often
minutes.
after having sex, like next time I go to pee, it hurts a little bit.
For a second, but like right away.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
I want
because
to
like
make
right
sure.
away,
Because
I'll
otherwise,
run.
I would not have said that.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Because after that, I run and be like, we got to get this out of my system because I don't want to get a UTI or nothing.
Yeah.
So they say that, but now my trick for that is I try to wait as long as possible to piss.
Oh, because of I
Why?
get it.
Well, because it doesn't hurt then later
Oh,
when I
dude,
piss.
that
Yeah.
makes sense. I should wait.
Well, but here's how it can backfire though, because the thing is that what he was talking about with the little bit at the end that dries up,
Ooh.
that's worse later.
That
So
sounds
sometimes
Yeah.
there's been a second delay, but where I like start pissing and it's like I guess it has to build up the pressure.
The pressure to break it off. Yeah.
Ah,
Which
man.
there's no way that's
Fuck that.
good. I mean, I don't know why it'd be bad, but it can't be good.
You heard the coochie sick.
Yeah.
Man, that's horrible.
How about urinary meatus sickles? Okay, that is the term for that. We were talking before the podcast about how I had a kidney surgery, and I remember calling a nurse or like just the office because something looked not quite right. Something was a little different after, and like it was probably just like slight swelling or something, but I don't know. So I call and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I should cut. There's just something's different about my urethra. It looks different. And she's like, your urethra? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, so like what? And I'm like, dude, this is the urologist. Like, you should know, even if you're just like the front desk lady. And I'm like, the hole on my penis. That's what I'm talking about. And she's like, oh, the urinary meatus. And I was like, I guess, I don't know. And I was like, I think it's the urethra. And how y'all feel? You feel like that's the right term, right?
I would think urethra.
Yeah, apparently urethra is like the inside of your dick, like the tube on the way there. But I was just so, dude, I was like, why does that matter?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, nobody knows the fucking technical terms of shit.
No. I was already doing the most with urethra.
Yeah.
I was coming in. I'm like, I'm studied for this.
I would have said pee hole.
Yeah.
You just come in and be like, my dick hole. Like, then she's gonna be
Yeah.
like, wow, whoa, what you trying to say?
It is really awkward in those offices choosing what term to use. I'm like, do I go like all scientific, like penis, or do I say my dick, or do I've kind of
penis.
messed out with all of them.
Yeah,
What's
be like-
that?
You did? You put dick?
I try,
Oh,
well,
you
not
say
writing,
that?
but like when I'm talking to
Oh,
them
okay.
in the office, I'm like, do I say? Because like, it's weird. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's not weird, but I've tried penis, I've tried dick. I don't know what's right.
Dump truck.
Because sometimes I feel like with penis, they think, oh, you're trying to do my job. What did you say, Brandon?
The dump truck be like the snake.
The snake or
Dump-
what was the first one?
Classical
truck.
P.
The
P.
dump truck.
You call your
Dude,
penis
I call it
duck
all the
truck?
time. I call it, be like, hey man, the old football, the old chain, the old
Chain?
the old anaconda.
Okay, I get anaconda and I
yeah,
get
yeah, snake is fine.
Yeah.
Every other one is good. Well, what are
it's
some
like-
others? Like
what
what are
I do is like, you know how a mafia person will tell you they're trying to kill you, but they'll be like, hey man, you keep messing around, I'm gonna put you in the old shutter or something. Like I do it like that with my junk. I'll be like, yeah man, you know the old vehicle's about to come out. Like
the old
something
Ford
like that, you know what
Taurus,
I mean?
yeah.
The old Mustang GT, the Scat Pack. The
I
old sofa,
like that.
the old microphone stand,
I'd hate to know where the scat pack has been.
like stuff like that, just to make it less awkward.
I'm sure.
that makes it less awkward.
I think so because I just come out
Also,
like,
knowing the
yeah,
doctor
man, that's
or the
my dick.
nurse, she'd be like, "Excuse me."
I'd be like, you know what I mean.
It's like Ford Taurus. That's a new one. Or what? I guess I said that, not
Honda
you.
Civic.
But
Oh.
Man,
Brandon, don't ever change. Dump truck, I've never heard.
Yeah.
That's like like you would say
that's
that
definitely
about
an ass. That's
You got a
definitely an
dump
ass term.
truck.
The dump truck, that is for your
I get
that's
what-
for your butt. Yeah,
we'll
for
change
sure.
it for that.
Because you might have been talking about your dump truck.
Nah, that's rare. Nah, we try to keep it out of conversations. I don't talk about it.
Well,
No
once
point
you have to
to-
go to the proctologist, it'll come up.
I don't want to go to the proctologist.
Nobody,
But
I mean, nobody wants
Yeah.
to.
How old are you?
I mean, maybe
Yeah, no one.
yeah.
when do you start going?
Other than your bi-curious friend, he's like, well,
That's my
Talking about
worst
J
nightmare.
Dubs.
yeah.
J Dubs loves that trip.
Fine,
Yeah, man.
I'm curious.
Just shout out J Dub. We was at Millbrook last night. That motherfucker's wild, boy. J Dub says the wild. Like these are like old Christian white people, and he's saying the most wild shit. Like,
Oh, man.
first time I got banged by a drag queen.
And this is in his set?
No, it's
Okay,
outside.
I was like, I've never seen that in his set. This is standing around
This is
after.
outside.
Oh, wow.
10 inch.
So worse. If it was in his set, you could be like,
He's being over the top.
yeah,
he's
you
being
don't know
crazy.
If he,
Yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah.
fucking that.
10 inches huge, man. That's wild.
Yeah,
That's too much,
insane.
right?
How big is a fucking
Abs-
horse's junk?
Bigger than that.
I think
Bigger
bigger
than
than
that?
that, which
far
is crazy.
bigger.
Oh, like
I think it's like,
that's
isn't it like
borderline.
2 feet?
2 feet.
I mean, I've seen him. I don't know about 2 feet,
Yeah,
but I mean, it's
at least.
It's.
Damn.
I don't know. I'd have to do a
You
side by
want me to
side.
find out?
See
All right.
how big is the horse's
All right. How big is a
Dump
horse's
truck.
caboose?
Not caboose. That doesn't work.
Like, you know,
either, dude.
just how big is a
just
horse?
keep
These are
on
all
saying stuff.
ass
Yeah.
things. Yeah.
Horse genital size.
genital?
What do you call the thing on the front of a car? Like that little people
The hood?
steal it off of a Rolls Royce.
No.
Oh,
What do you call that?
dude. 10 to 14
Oh.
inches. I was right.
Relaxed.
Oh, relaxed. Shit. Okay.
Relaxed is a funny way
Unrelaxed.
to
We
put
need
it.
to see unrelaxed.
Yeah, why wouldn't they tell us to fuck it? I want to know
Let's
how big
see.
his
I'll just
horse.
say
I want to see
erect.
enraged.
Wait, but
Increases
also
by 3 to 4 times.
3 to 4 times.
no way.
That's
dude.
what it says. When erect.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
I don't
there's
think
more.
I think that maybe they're not fully erect until they're inside of a pussy, or like a horse's pussy.
That's why that person
Excuse
died on
me.
that video. Man. Y'all ever seen that?
Seen what?
Where that dude like got somebody got trapped in a barn and died from that.
Yeah, there's
Trapped.
Yeah.
Hold on. What you saying? You got trapped in the barn and died from what?
from getting fucked
like,
by a horse.
fucked by the horse. Like the
Yeah,
horse jumped back there, and then they're like, "Oh shit!" Or that's what they wanted. I don't know what their little adventure
Yeah, well,
was.
if you're in there with your pants off, I'm.
He died. How
Didn't they make a documentary about that?
He's like, no, I pulled off my pants to try to choke the horse out, and it didn't work, and he got the best of me. I mean, what can I say? No, I think there's like two famous. One is Mr. Hands, which Alex said earlier, where he like. I mean, he was meeting with a group. I think this one was Mr. Hands. He was meeting with a group for that, like people who are into bestiality and shit. I think it was in like Seattle or something. And literally, it takes like a team of people to help you get fucked by a horse. Like you have
Really?
people there, yeah, and they use like a hoist on the horse. Like it's a whole fucking.
That's what?
Yeah,
This is
no,
horrible.
there's like fucking OSHA gets involved.
2-man
This is
lift.
gonna be a confined space entry.
Damn.
needs to do away with the regulations.
Yeah, yeah. If a man wants to get fucked by his horse on his property, he should be allowed to. No, but yeah, I think it literally just like fucked him to death.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it just
I
fucked up
mean,
his
if you're
internal
fucking
organs.
a whore, I mean, it's time to go.
Well,
You
also
got
it's
a lot
like
more
basic,
to-
like your asshole is here. You know, 14 times 4 is
18.
50.
Right? 14. Oh, wait, hold on. My bad. I thought you said plus.
mean,
I
shit,
thought you
I
said
don't
plus.
know, y'all.
I thought you said plus. I'm tripping. I thought you said plus.
Even okay, no,
I
plus
thought-
would have
yeah,
been
I
it.
thought
Plus
you
would have
said
been it. Plus
We
would have been
misheard you there.
it. Yeah.
We misheard you. We misheard you.
Well, even 18, but whatever the fuck. I mean, I don't know why I
times.
cannot figure out the math on it, but 56 maybe?
Hold on.
Something
No,
like that.
yeah.
I think I hit it. I think I hit it there. I think it's.
56.
I don't know. But
You got it,
anyways,
Brandon.
measure
28
from your
plus 28.
asshole up 56 inches, you're out of your fucking head.
Yeah.
So, like,
Well, your intestines are very long.
yeah. Yeah, but it's
So
not
that's like,
snake-
is it 56?
It doesn't go straight to. It does,
Is it 56?
huh?
No, it does.
think
It
it's
does.
56.
I
Let me
mean, you're
check.
not wrong. It does go.
Let me check. I'm
I mean,
gonna
it does
check.
follow the pipe, you know, but you're not. A horse's dick is not making it through the small intestine. There's
So
no
it's
way.
it's probably gonna rip it, right?
That's exactly what I'm
Yeah.
assuming happens. Yeah. That's, yeah.
Oh, I was so right. I said 56.
I think. When did you say it? Was it after?
No, because I started literally counting. I literally dude, I started counting because I was like 28 plus 28.
Just right now.
I started counting before we even came in here. I
was like 28 plus 28 is 56.
That is a good way to figure it out. That is a good way to figure it out.
These donations at my job been helping me. Like, dude, I'm a good ass. Yeah.
Donations.
Yeah, because like they'll be like rounded up to like $15.
Oh, at Publix.
I'm like,
shit,
man.
Before we leave, can you take us through what you do now? Because remember last time how you did your math to.
Oh, well.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you a number. All right, I give you $15. The total was $14.25.
You said $14.25.
Hey. Add $1 and the change.
Okay, so you said $14.25. Okay, so let's see. For the 15. So you want me to go up to so you want me to go up to a total of 16? Because you said add an extra
keep the
$1.
change plus $1.
Plus $1. So you said how much is it again? So you give me 15 and it's 14.20 what?
25.
Okay, so 100 minus 25. 20. Take away 5. So now we're at 75. So total 75 cents, right? That's how much I got.
That is correct. I mean, yeah.
No,
not with the dollar.
Yeah.
Oh, you said plus.
But also, I will say that didn't make sense, though. What do you mean?
Because you said you gave me $15.
Yeah,
and it's $14.25, so it's 75 cents. That's how much is left over.
But I don't get what you're telling the cashier. Are you telling the cashier to hang on to one? And you can keep that $1. They're like, well, the total. Like, I can't keep it. That's how much it costs.
I realized I fucked up halfway through, but I was like, I'm just see if he can.
I got it.
You were like, you were literally just holding out for like, well, Branden will fuck up harder and nobody will know that I fucked up.
Oh
man.
Shit! Man.
I did expect 75 to be a little snappier though. I won't lie. That's a big one. 25, 50, 70. That's the quarter right
good,
there.
Man.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Math.
Total's $87. Right.
Wow, man. I know this is gonna be more hard.
No.
The total's $87.
The total's $87. I give you 100, and I want you to donate $2.
Okay, good. That works out.
So you said the total's $87.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 1, 2, 3. All right. So you said you want me to donate $2.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, man. Fuck. Okay, so 87. So then 10. Plus, 10 plus 3. So this so there's $13 left over. So take away 2. 11. So so I give you back $11. Well, no, it's $11. Take plus the 2. So it's like altogether it'd be 13. I take away 2 for that, so it's like 11. You get what I'm saying? Because yes, thank you. I'm just making sure that we all knew this.
He kept us in.
You just double checked your work.
Yes,
that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. We got it.
But
I told you, man.
You've been on it.
Yes, I have.
You've been on it.
Yes, I have.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You really did pass it and then hit a U-turn. You're
Yes,
like,
I
wait,
did.
no, it was that one.
So I'm like, okay, so 10, 3.
Get back
10, 3, 13. Take away 2. We got $11.
Retrace your steps. Yeah.
That's going.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you're getting $11 back.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Hell
That's
yeah.
spot on.
Hey,
That
my
is
boy.
spot on.
Yeah, man. Who needs math class when you got this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for real, dude.
Yeah.
School of the streets, public streets. Yeah,
Public
school of the
streets.
aisles.
That dinosaur alligator, you know.
A lot of those public workers have weird voices.
Yeah, they do.
Interesting.
don't they?
I ran into a weird voice at Ace Hardware today. I was busy getting some stuff for a fountain, and no big deal. But but his voice was like, I almost felt like it was some different dude. I had 2 run-ins with cashiers today. I'll start with the less exciting one. It was the guy at Ace. I wanted to return something. First of all, I walked out and immediately went, this isn't going to work. I'm building a fountain here. No, okay, I'm going to stop with that. I was like, I got something. I was like, wait, this won't work. So I immediately turn around and go back. And they got the maze line, you know?
Uh-huh.
And I just walked in, like, from the end of it. Like, I skipped all the shit. And he was like, you have to go around. And I was like, that came off a little too Down syndrome. That's not what it was.
I was thinking deaf.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
me too.
Deaf, whatever you thought it was.
Probably
I don't
both.
know. I'm being a nice person somehow, I swear. But he says go around, and so that annoyed me. That's really it. But then I go up there again because then I have to purchase the right thing, and I couldn't fucking understand this guy at all. But then I realized I felt like he had like a different version of that RFK shit because it was like his voice was like going on and off. Yeah, it was like literally like cutting in and out.
And see, when you got that stuff,
I had to adjust his antenna. But,
you should just work manual labor. There's no reason for you to be talking to people, trying to get, service.
The cashier I bought the first stuff with before I returned was like, I got to go load this stuff. And I walked back in, and he saw me and still went to load the shit. When clearly the other guy should be loading.
Yeah.
He should have been on the cash register. And he would have gotten it right away because he knew what I bought. But that's not the one I'm upset about anyways. We're gonna keep digging into this, by the way. I hope we have a lot of time. So I go to Circle K on the way here, and now at the Circle K's they have that tray that you just like set down your stuff,
Yes.
and it just knows what it is and checks you out.
Not always right though. You check that shit.
Yeah, exactly. I've gotten it positive too, where I got away with something. It was one of the like hot food things, and it thought it was something else. But anyways, I'm getting Dr. Pepper, a sleeve of peanuts, and I need a blunt wrap from behind the counter. Mm-hmm. So I walk up to the counter, and first of all, this lady has the register set up where the screen, like if you go to her, there's a screen like turned around at you in between, so you can't even you can't even look at this lady in the eyes. And but I stand there and I kind of go like around the screen to like see her, and she's like looking at me, and she's just looking. She's like, "You don't know what is the you? Do you not know how to use the thing?" Yeah, swear to God. And I was just like, "No, I need something from behind the counter." And I'm like, I don't know. It immediately infuriated
I
me.
pissed off.
Dude, I was so pissed right away. She's like, you don't know how to use. I'm like, the thing that does your job? No, I know how to use it. Everybody knows how to do your job. I'm sorry, but like, there's nothing complicated about this. Just do it. That's all you have to do.
Especially when you got the things that does everything else. You just have to go fucking
this
grab it.
This is the one thing you have to do is get. And then of course I go, can I just get the green white owls? She goes back there. Just waddling back there took forever, and she looks down and she's like, we don't have the green ones. So I move over to the side away from the screen, and I look, and I'm like, the green ones up a row all the way to the right. So even her one part she couldn't fucking do.
Damn.
And it just it brought out the old conservative in me. It's like, dude, we gotta, these people need to work.
I'll say it again, service industry is in shambles, man.
It is. It is.
All right, Charlie. Appreciate you coming on, man.
Yeah, I'm glad I got to get that off my chest.
I'm glad you did.
What's the one? It's the one over here, right?
Yeah. Going off of Madison.
Dirty White.
No. I should have started with that. Older big black lady. DMV vibe.
I know who you're talking about.
You know her? Oh my God, dude.
Hey, don't play with me with that shit.
Yeah.
Dog, grab it. Because they don't have anything else to do, and sometimes they get too laxed. You know what I'm saying? Like,
they
just
she was
think everybody's
fully
supposed to use
chilling.
those. No, fucking people come to the gas stations for a lot of shit you got behind them.
Exactly, dude. And she was 100% chilling, and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, you're gonna have to not chill for could have been 20 seconds, but then it turned into 5 minutes because she's a lazy bitch. Anyways,
Conversation ain't gonna hurt nobody. Some people lonely. They need that.
Yeah. I could have helped this lady out. I could have made her feel better, but instead,
somebody out.
Yeah.
Somebody else is lonely. They at home. They got nothing else. They want to talk to somebody at the gas station. Let them have it.
Yeah. All I wanted to do was compliment her on her body, but
No, not that. No, I'm not. No, I'm just talking about life. Like, it's always good to talk.
Brandon, don't go to the gas station try to talk to these people.
No, I'm not trying to talk to nobody. I'm just not me. I'm talking about I'm good. I'm talking about some people. There's some lonely people out there. Last resort, man.
Dude, but you must run into that at Publix all the time. I did. At Publix was the worst job for lonely people just talking to me.
Yeah, I'd be.
Because you guys have to be nice, right?
Yeah, you're supposed to be nice, and I was on the floor in produce, and it was just they're normally old, and they're just it starts with a question about when we get rutabagas or some fucking shit. And the next thing you know, they're talking about how their daughter doesn't talk to them.
I'm like a therapist.
Yeah. What's that?
I'm like a therapist in there, man.
You'd be a great therapist.
Yeah.
I give them advice. I'm like, damn, man, I'm sorry your dog died, bro. It's okay. Now that'll be $7.85.
All right, we out. Good shit.
hate Scrappy Doo.